Dr. Marwa Rabia, accounting lecturer in MSA University. Thank you for your invitation to participate in this conference. I'd like to discuss with you my early working paper about FinTech and financial technology. I think the chair is now okay.
Yeah, we can see your presentation, yeah.
Okay. The points I'll discuss is the meaning of financial inclusion, the Central Bank of Egypt interventions to promote the financial inclusion, and how FinTech enabling financial inclusion and the initiatives of FinTech in Egypt. Firstly, we have to know the meaning of financial inclusion. It refers to all the efforts to make financial products and services accessible and affordable to all individuals and companies and citizens. Also, financial inclusion aims to remove the challenges that prevent people from participating in the financial sector. When I investigate the status of financial inclusion in Egypt and in the light of the Egypt 2030 vision, I found some different aspects regarding this. I found that the government support small and medium enterprises. I found it want to increase job creation. The government want to achieve sustainable growth and realizing a higher level of financial stability. Of course, there were supply and demand challenges that may prevent the promotion of financial inclusion. The supply side maybe include the regulatory constraints. The demand side maybe include the user's limited financial ability in Egypt. Minimum balance discourage Egyptians to open accounts. This is from the challenges that face financial inclusion in Egypt. Also, the financial markets deficiencies as geographical presence of banks. Banks almost located in major cities. Villages have no branches except for Agriculture Egypt Bank. Also in Egypt, the lack of stable internet, the lack of mobile networks, this may delay the growth of using digital payment challenges, such as mobile banking and electronic wallets. Also, from the challenges that face financial inclusion in Egypt, that there were a percentage of people in Egypt under poverty line. So they can't afford the formal financial services because they didn't have prior credit history. There were also culture among Egyptians that they prefer to use cash transactions. All these issues and the challenges make the Central Bank of Egypt to make some interventions to promote financial inclusion procedures in Egypt. Firstly, Central Bank of the Member of Alliance of Financial Inclusion, which govern the privilege of to benefit from international experience of financial inclusion. Then Central Bank of Egypt committed to in achieving progress in terms of financial inclusion. This progress including e-money, women's financial inclusion, digital services, national payment. Central Bank of Egypt started initiative for providing about 6,500 ATMs around the country to limit cash transactions, especially in also the central bank makes some exceptions, such as during last year, such as adjusting the maximum limit of mobile account and prepaid cards. Also allow current bank clients to register internet banking using the same information in the bank without need to go to the bank physically. Also issuing electronic wallets free with charge for the period of 6 months is extended till the end of December 2020. And also extended to creating virtual cards from the wallet. The initiative for electronic payments to distribute point of sale, to have contactless transactions that outfit the remote areas and have quick and secure execution transactions. They distributed about 100,000 BOS. The second part of this presentation talking about FinTech. FinTech is an abbreviation for financial technology, and financial technology is a part of financial inclusion. The financial inclusion is the umbrella, and financial technology is used under the umbrella of financial inclusion. According to Financial Stability Board, it defines FinTech as technological enabled financing innovation that could result in new business models and applications, processes, and products that associated material effect on financial markets and institutions. Regarding the FinTech in Egypt, what Egypt do about FinTech? FinTech, they launched a website. This website include the startups, investors, managers, financial corporations to connect and innovate and create success stories in the FinTech ecosystem in Egypt to promote financial inclusion. This is a step to promote financial inclusion and make banking services available for all individuals in Egypt. From the initiatives created in Egypt, initiative called FinYology. This initiative is FinTech for Youth. The central bank make a collaboration with the Egyptian banking institution, launched this initiative and named it FinYology, FinTech for Youth, last February 2020, as a part of National FinTech and Innovation Strategy. This initiative aims to support FinTech awareness for university students through conducting FinTech projects as a part of their curriculum. This initiative will raise more knowledge on FinTech, explore talents by encouraging and supporting undergrads and postgrad students to come up with this innovation. This initiative support the universities participating in this initiative, GUC and AUC, and the banks supporting this initiative, Al-Ahli Bank, QNB. The initiative also include funds investment vehicle established along with major institutions focusing on technology and FinTech investment, with the aim to launching independent investment channel vehicle and to capitalize on the expertise and the strengths of institutions, co-investing with the Central Bank of Egypt in creating sustainable and independent investment platform, Also, they make governmental initiatives. The government launched FinTech Egypt platform, and I'll see you now this website. Also launched the FinTech regulatory sandbox to allow startups and founders to test their FinTech ideas in a controlled environment. Um, Regarding the investment initiative, the biggest investment, the central bank invest 1 billion in as a fund for FinTech. Um, Also, EFG, the FinTech Accelerator Program, founded by some leading financial institutions like EFG Hermes in Egypt. Also, Shihab Mirzaban, the former advisor of Minister of Investment, announced FinTech fund Camel Ventures. Fawri Mohammed Okasha also invest 25 million FinTech focused fund. Regarding the startups, there were a number of FinTechs operating in Egypt, considered as a big jump in the last 2 years. We saw a lot of a large number of entrepreneurs invest in FinTech to capitalize the opportunity of serving unbanked and underbanked. A large number of startups target low income segments. They discover or make some softwares, some applications like Kashat, like Asatli. Also, the raise of lending in different modes. In Egypt, we have some applications like Vayu and Asatli, Rasidi, money flows. Also application called الجمعية. Some another application. This is also a software or application developed in this area. Regarding the HR and payroll system, there were applications that startups operating, such as Dubai and Now Pay. These figure summarize what I said, and lending some applications, Rasidi, Asatli, and payment and money transfer. We have Fawri, we have Easy Cash, T-Pay, and HR and payroll, we have DoPay, and business, we have EFG application. We have a lot of application, and the government initiative, the most famous card, Visa card, to use it in the governmental services. I want to show you the website. This is the website powered by Central Bank of Egypt, concerned with FinTech, with FinTech Hub, FinTech Fund, FinTech Sandbox, all the issues we have talked about, products, ecosystem. You have to register to get notified with any news. We will go back. Okay. Despite all these innovations in Egypt, some areas still need to be developed, such as wealth management, cryptocurrencies, capital markets. All these areas need startups and need entrepreneurs to invest in it. I think fintech ecosystem in Egypt quickly developing and growing, and I think it, despite all the challenges I said, but the government strategy is toward developing this system. I want to say that I investigate this issue, and this is early working paper, and I want to develop my ideas to investigate the impact of financial inclusion and fintech on the banking sector, namely the profitability of the banking sector. I think I can use some measures for financial inclusion as number of ATMs, number of branches, number of loan accounts, and I can use for bank profitability as a measure ROA.